Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be checking out the newest episode of Black Torch, episode 5, Young Guns. I'm pretty excited going into this week's episode. I quite enjoyed last week, maybe one of my favorites. Kind of some of the lore that they brought up and the world building that they introduced, and kind of just like the visual identity of like the shrine in like a more modern day world was really fun. And then we were also like just starting a fight, like we were facing off against a opponent. So I'm really excited to see how that plays out. If you are new to my channel though, this will be more of a watch along than a straight up reaction. So if you'd like the full audio and or video, you can sync up your own copy of the episode. If not, you can see it blurred behind me and read the subtitles below me to follow along. I will just give us a countdown. 3, 2, 1, start. Oh. Oh yeah, right where we left off. Oh god, bro's very very sure of himself. Oh, so he just wants him. He looks so unhappy. Or he's an underling, which I would assume. They don't get what Ragou is. One of a kind. Delicate. What's kind of immortal? But you won't die of old age? Spiritual. Oh. I like how it's almost like the same like black cloud that forms his horn. Cooked? Oh, fucking hands! Receptacle. Raga, are you about to lock in? Jesus. It's almost like he worships it more than anything. I'm very interested in his past. This is also I don't check. This is Bakugo's voice actor, right? Crazy, because I'm pretty sure that's the same guy who does Himmel the Hero and Frieren, which is so wildly different. It is Reiji, okay. Trying to lock in his name. Ooh, nice. Oh, I was gonna say no damage. No, you gotta get cut in. Sort of slicing supernova. Very casual about it. Did he counter it or was he just tanky? Looks like he just tanked it. I forget his this VA also does someone in JoJo's in part 5. I forget his name, but very much giving me that vibe. blood. Was not pleased with getting hit. I have a feeling you're someone else's servant, even if you don't know it. Oh, it's just straight up. I was gonna say bloodbending, but it's not. He summoned a fucking weapon from his blood. Oh, into the fucking opening. I wanted to see more of that weapon. That was an interesting design. It looked like a giant, like, block at the end. The visuals in this opening are really good. I think I looked up who the band was at one point. I should look at who directed this opening actually or animated it. Pretty well done. I feel like it was either a preview or something, but I think we got teased on that blonde hair chick as well. Oh, it's a weapon right there. All right. That's that one. But there is another one. I'm not going crazy, I don't think. So I assume he's probably the big dog on there as well. So maybe it looks like we might all get 1v1 and then potentially a final battle. But based off that, it looked like they were setting up each of them getting at least 1v1 against one of them. Yeah, I thought so. Feeling a bit helpless. Jake. Also, absolute cheeks right there. That silhouette is diabolical in that suit. If you threw him into the deep end. Fair, fair. Hey, oh. What a playful flirting as well there. Oh, was that just raw strength or was that like an ability off of the weapon as well? Obliterated his sword. It's interesting, it cut the sword as well for being such like a blunt weapon. Oh, that was a nice shot. Bro's pissed. Bro ain't here for your not interested. Where's he bleeding from? Face? Oh, light work. I thought he was bleeding from the head or something. Dickwad is a crazy translation. There's been interesting art on the teeth and the eyes in this episode. I feel like they've been extra detailed. One major wallop. Are we gonna use it the same way as like a giant fist? That's like a giant storm almost. Energy combined. Oh, I like the detail in his eyes. I don't know if I've noticed that yet. I have a feeling that they ain't doing shit. Oh, wait. Took out his fucking weapon. Coming in from the outside. For a second, I thought he broke out from the inside. He enforces no go. It's very interesting. He said call for backup, and then they focused on the two candy bars. It could just be a tease that he has two allies, or it's a potential way to summon them. Oh, even knows them. That guy. Um, Information about his family. Interesting. Oh, poor guy. Legs for days. Expected. I like her voice actor as well. Sorry about that. Yeah, I guess he's also new. He's just a little bit more knew what he was getting into. And he's not even thinking about getting stronger. He's very much interested in that. Yeah, I where there I wonder if there's a connection directly to Rago or because I mean, at least the other ones are aware of who their dad was. Thing will go. I don't think I put it together until this episode when I saw all three of them sitting there. It's the typical two guys, one girl anime main group. Or cute. Which I believe that is Naruto could have taken inspiration from somewhere else, but I think Naruto is the earliest series I've watched that has the Two guys, one girl, main trio. Good old conditioning. Oh, this would be the other one that's in the ending. Cool. All about to eat shit, aren't isn't she? Yeah. Yo. That expression. Okay, that's what I assumed when she fell off a fucking building and didn't get a scratch on her. Friendlier variety. Oh, Rago. Never met before? Also, fucking, is it a common thing that all of them look sitting on heads? Depression training. Hmm. So we'll be training against her and her effects on us. Does she have an ability like hypnosis, or what's you got going? Oh, it's interesting that it seems like they have to form the horns to use their power. Is it like a genjutsu then? Fun. That's kind of how it. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't get told what's gonna happen when someone throws a random ability at you. Is each one gonna be different? I think they you gave them different names, so fine. Oh, some of his past. Oh, I would. Oh, brother. Long dead. I would assume he's gonna say that, and I assume he's getting that sword then at some point. And it is different for everyone. Oh, a little bit more of her past. Cute. Not the case. Oh, this is the last time she sees her, isn't it? This is a great way to get to a core of a character doing something like this. But never came back. And she looks fairly young there. Closer. Hmm. Ooh. Oh! Oh, so we had to wait until she was already a part of a spectral spell. Oh. Oh, is she gonna be the first one to break out? She seems the most confident. Oh, maybe not. I was gonna say she. I think looks like she was facing forward through her fears, but God. Oh, not even a physical body or anything, just a full on like fucking monster. What the fuck? Oh, so it's not. It's Rago's inner demon or monster, whatever that we're fighting. Almost symbiote in design. Very CGI, by the way, but design's really cool. And plus, we're only seeing it for a couple seconds. It might not be 3D in the next episode, but I love like it has like the symbiote like white eyes and then like a giant monstrous form. I'm wondering if that is a version of Rago himself. Um, I feel like that is a real possibility that they're actually just fighting a different version of him before he like lost his memories and everything like that. I could see that potentially being one outcome. But also with him, uh, they're definitely teasing that he's going to get that sword that his brother was holding. Also, nice to see her finally. I actually assumed that she was going to be like the captain or whatever's like sister or something like that. Makes way more sense that she's a Mononoke, and that's why she was hanging around and essentially being a child like character. The action looked pretty good in this episode as well. There was quite a few really great scenes. The art did have a couple off moments, but there was also some moments where it looked really good. Like um, some of the like drawing for the eyes in some scenes and the teeth were both so detailed and like very well done. Eyes, I'm so bad. Um, I, yeah, I want to like I've seen it some, but although if he's seen it before, then I mean, you can see yourself in a mirror or something, but it might not be him. Maybe something to do with his past. I wonder if this whole situation and being in the memory will awaken some of his previous memories. Um, because as I said, this is a good like trope to get to know our characters super well, but this could also be used to get to know Rago a little bit better as well and understand his character and his place in the world. Um, because we really don't know besides that he's just super important, and I assume stronger than it seems so far even. And fun to see all of the characters like wanting to get stronger and stuff like that. Nothing absurdly crazy. And I'm wondering, reinforcements here no go, and he's pulling out two of those like candy bars or whatever they are. I feel like that's either a way he's gonna summon them, or it's just to show that maybe he has two. Um, that shot of there was also a shot where like his sword got broken. Um, after this, it was when he did his final take. That all scene looked really good as well. And then being very much of like a more strict type character, I'm enjoying her so far. Her little banter with I actually don't remember this guy's name off the top of my head, but I like Captain. Their little dynamic was really fun. Um, I hope we get to see a little bit more of her because I would assume so. They even show in the ending that like she has some other people working under her, so I would assume we at least see them a little bit by the end of the series. Um, that would make me happy at the very least. And then we're back into a training session already. And then we had a little bit of a tease about her past and like this little like we had a flashback of her standing. Now that I think about it, was it her standing in front of the statue? It might have been. Um, but I really like that. It's very interesting though that both the other twos is like very much like their inner demons, so to speak, coming out, and then for Jirou, it's not even his that's attacking him. Unless it ends up being related to him, like, there's gotta be something now like, I already assumed, and then, like, when we found out about Jiro's family, I was like, "Okay, that kinda makes sense," like, he's got that whole, like, part of that clan, essentially, and essentially similar to where he's working now with the Bureau. Um, yeah. I wonder what exactly because I would assume that the dad has a direct connection to Rago, or at least just Mononoke in general, because the way he said that guy, and I don't know what the actual translation would be. I'm sure it might actually lead on a little bit more than just saying that guy. Um, but very interesting that they're so aware of his dad, and like that was originally what I was kind of thinking because that's most shown in anime series. Parentage and heritage matter quite a lot usually. But actually, once we found out about the grandpa, I kind of put it out of my mind, and I thought maybe he just didn't have parents to kind of write him off and not have them in the story because that's also something that happens a lot. But I like that it's at least very prevalent, and not just an excuse to have them gone. It's actually part of the story. Um, yeah, and I think that's basically all my thoughts on this episode. Nothing like ridiculously crazy or anything. A fun little fight sequence. Um, Great start, and then I also that moment also, him breaking his sword right here is what I was thinking of. Um, but yeah, a fun little fight. Nothing like spectacular or like insanely crazy, but the animation is actually this show every so often I feel like it kicks up pretty good. Like when Jiro was fighting his grandpa, that scene also looked pretty dang good. Um and all of this it's at the point where it's like maybe not on the quality of like super mainstream like a Jujutsu Kaisen or like a Demon Slayer or something like that. But it's not like your average, like, I don't do it as much anymore, mostly just 'cause I'm, like, watching stuff and, like, a lot of other things going on. But if you've watched just, like, your average, like, isekai and just, like, the random, like not trash that gets put out, but, like, the more, like, slop type series that get put out each season, um, kind of really lost my train of thought. Fuck was I saying? Uh, oh, that's gonna piss me off. Um Oh, the animation. Okay, there we go. I got it. Um, those types of shows look very basic a lot of the times. Maybe you'll get like one or two scenes that look pretty good, but your average like just run of the mill show that's just getting tossed in, um, it doesn't have quite the scenes that this show does. So I like that. When they go all out, they definitely are getting clean with it. Like, because there was a couple moments, especially like with like the camera work. Um, and whatnot. I would say the only thing that I wish was slightly different because I like really love this effect they do for the aura. Um, it's a little bit hard to make out exactly like, oh, maybe not. I thought there was like like a shape or something, but it seems like more just like an energy blast that he threw. I really hope to see by the end of the series we get to see him get a little bit more unique with this power because right now it's been a very basic power up. Like he just essentially makes either like a giant fist and punches, or it's just like throwing almost like an energy blast. So well, visually really cool, and I love the like white outlines and then like the scratchy drawn inside. Um, I would also like to see him use it in a little bit more creative ways. And yeah, other than that, pretty much all my thoughts for this episode. I will catch you guys next week. Today I posted my reaction to the second episode of Bleach Thousand Year Blood War Core 4. And after this, probably right after I upload this, I will be watching the newest Demons of the Shadow Realm episode, which I'm very excited to get into. But other than that, I will catch you guys all later, and peace.